Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Parquet. Last time, me, and Tsubasa-san were helping, the cops being narcs. Yeah, we were helping them with the dream dive case, you know what I mean, with their BMI. And while they're, what's your face? Tsubasa-san put on a BMI and got some of her memory back. It was a dumb little memory, but, it was something cool. And, she had a most beautiful smile, and we're like, And I think that's about it. It's a brand new day, so without further ado, let us continue. We're making weave stands out of evergreen branches and leaves, then tying them together with wire. Afterwards, we hide the weaves with greens and then decorate on top of that. We use mostly ribbons and nuts, though we also use preserved flowers. It's amazing to see Christmas weaves come to life as we decorate them. Kumado-san hums as he keeps pounding out one after another. I guess this will do. You're really good. Even a guy like me can tell that the weaves she made are pretty beyond compared. You get good after doing it a few years. I've been wondering about something. Do you not sell Christmas trees? It's how to take those home. People tend to take their cars to home centers to pick up stuff like that. If a client asked me, I could work something out though. It's a flower shop I do. A Christmas tree. A Christmas... You believe this guy? A Christmas tree. Like those big-ass suckers. It's like, okay, maybe if you have, maybe a little one. Like a little one. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but no. I also think real Christmas trees like that are going to see a dip in sales from now on. Why do you say that? You know how BMI can use as an AR device by sending signals or whatever? The thing you see with it are super real too. So people could just protect the tree instead of buying an actual one. I guess, yeah. What they were doing at the Dream Dive is a good example. New uses for BMI are being discovered every day. Town decoration and Christmas trees could be made of data. It would cut down on the hassle of putting up real ones, and they wouldn't take space. It might be convenient, but I think there's something to be said about the satisfaction of putting up your own tree and decorating it. Yes. I hate fake Christmas trees, cause we never had a place that was big enough to put a tree. I remember before this year, I used to live in a trailer. One of those camping trailers that you pull in the truck. And we would never have a Christmas tree. So it's dude, Christmas tree. But either way, right, in this new place, we don't have nowhere to put it. So it's we're gonna get a stupid little fake one. But still, if you could get a Christmas tree, man, get it. They are dope. But it is a hassle. I remember helping my mom. She put a Christmas tree in her apartment, man. That thing was heavy. No, I would not. If you could do it, you could do it. If you can't, well, don't do it. I don't think real trees are just gonna disappear either. But I wonder if there'll be more choices in the future and stuff. A lot of things are switching to use BMI data these days. Stuff like information signs and restroom menus. If you want to use moving pictures or want to support for multiple languages, using BMI data that can adapt itself to the reader is far more convenient. That said, the development of such software probably shouldn't be left to the business themselves to make. If the Dream Dive incident is anything to go by, it should be outsourced to a third party. In other words, Businesses that specialize in creating BMI to fit the individual's needs of each client. Recurring businesses like that is indispensable for companies such as Ibuki. No, I need to stop thinking of business opportunities. I'm not even there anymore. I'm sure the management is aware of these things already. It's probably easier for people to raise normally to come up with ideas like that. Now that you mention it, I see a fair amount of people walking around outside with BMI on. Is it because they want to read the information on signboards, like you mentioned?
Well, yeah, but aren't the youngins using it for stuff like selfies and whatnot?
What's a selfie? Okay, I know you're using BMI, but you still have phones, right? Like, how are you that dumb? You have a phone. What is a selfie? That was me, 2014. Because I never had like a smartphone until 2015. But like everyone's talking about like, oh my god, selfies, because everyone had a smartphone. And I'm like, the hell is a selfie? And they look at me like I'm crazy, like, you never had a selfie? It's like, I don't even have a smartphone. It's like, oh. My friend pulled out her smartphone and we just took a selfie. And I'm like, great. Can't do nothing with it. Can't put it on social media because, you know, I didn't have a smartphone. And you could probably send it through email, but it's like, who the fuck's gonna send a photo through email? So I could just put it on my Facebook on my computer. So stupid. I'm talking too much. I'm rambling. What is a selfie?
Just a picture you take of yourself. If you leave your BMI on, you can record anything you see as it happens. Some people like to post whatever silly stuff they find on social media to get attention.
I could kind of mention something to that effect too. You get a lot that try and stand out to differentiate themselves from the crowd. Selfies are an extension of that, I imagine. While talking to me, Kamado-san continues working without pause. She completes Christmas decorations one after another. You're making a lot of things, aren't you? It's not just weaves. She also carefully places plants inside glass bottles with oil in them. The bottle plants are apparently called herbariums, and they're used as Christmas decorations.
We're gonna decorate the shop with the weaves. And the herbarium makes for good holiday souvenirs gifts. Cute thing, aren't they all? Cute things are all the rage these days. Any girl would love to have one. At least, that's what the guys buying them think.
Do the girls really like them though?
Well, it depends on who you're giving them to, I imagine.
It's a tough world out there.
By the way, what are you gonna do this year, Rino-chan? What do you mean?
Ibaraki-san pauses her task, turns towards Kumado-san, and looks at her with an uninterested expression on her face.
I'm talking about the 24th. It's a holiday. You got any dates planned by any chance? I don't know anyone I'll go with. What about Ibuki-kun, though? What about him? Well, that's cold. Aren't you two living together? Yeah, but we're just roommates. You're not gonna tell me a guy and a girl are living under the same roof and nothing.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Nothing happens, yes. Just so you know, I'm not trying to make fun of you. You're a good, hardworking girl. Probably too much for your own good. I'm grateful for everything you do, but why don't you take a break sometimes and live your life? I appreciate your concern. I'm just not interested in going out and socializing. I hate crowds.
Same. Girl, she has the purple hair with the blue highlights. It's like, girl, same though. You know what I mean? I hate crowds. I don't like socializing. Fuck that.
It doesn't have to be a date. Just spend time with friends or family and have fun. You don't have to throw a party or anything. I just mean like... Oh, I know. You could try making special dishes for the occasion. There are plenty of ways to enjoy the company of others. I guess that wouldn't be so bad. And you have Ibaraki around this year. Just enjoy yourself in your own way. You don't have to feel pressured to do what everyone else does. Well, that's assuming Ibaraki-kun himself doesn't have any plans.
Don't worry, I don't have any plans. Back when I was in that room, my workload did decrease during Christmas, New Year's, Golden Week, and Oban. When the hell is Oban? What the fuck is Oban? Hold on. I'm looking at my phone. Oban. What is Oban? Oh, it's basically like their Day of the Dead. Like, in Hispanic, we have Días de los Muertos, like Day of the Dead. It's something similar to honor our past ancestors or relatives who have passed away. It's really cool, you know? Only during those occasions. I understand the principles of holidays, of course. Spending time with family, enjoying the company of your partner, and going out and doing things. However, I thought holidays didn't concern me back then. Christmas.
You're interested?
Quite interested, yes. I never participated in any Christmas-related celebrations, and I can't help but wonder about them.
Wanna go somewhere with me?
Yeah, plans?
Nothing big, just chilling at home. Though I know my brother's family is gonna want me to come over. My nephew and nieces really want to see me, so I promised to come over and visit. You two wanna come with me?
As much as I appreciate the offer, I'm afraid I'll have to decline. Sorry.
Same here. Figures. A party with people of someone else's family would be kind of awkward.
Yeah, would be kind of awkward. Fredo, my brother, it would be kind of awkward. Sorry, it just... I know, you know, he's in love with someone, but it's like, you know, why you gotta bring him for Christmas? Like, he hardly, well, sometimes. It's like hardly what, like a month or two, and you're bringing him for Christmas? Like, Parquet? Parquet? Why? I don't know what it is. I'm in a talkative mood. I didn't stream yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk today, you know? I'm gonna talk today. So, deal with it.
But the offer always open if you change your mind. My brother's family would be cool with it, I promise.
Would they though? Would they?
Anyways, what I was trying to say is, if you don't have to take Christmas super seriously, just enjoy it whenever you feel like it.
Christmas only comes once a year. Suddenly, I recall what Hayashimi-san said.
You never know what life has in store for you. Don't waste it doing things you don't want to. But I do really believe it's important to have fun while we can.
Her words strike me as true more than ever. No one can know where we can all be next Christmas. Thinking of something special to do might not be a bad idea. After work, we headed back home without taking any detours. Not that there's many places to stop by after midnight. She and I walked side by side down the empty, desolated streets.
Hey, so you are, like, seriously interested in Christmas?
She brings the topic up casually. I am. I know you said you're not, though.
I mean, oh, right. Remember how I talked about my past when I was drunk? Around this time of year, I've always searched for seasonal part-time work. You know, stuff like playing Santa.
You played Santa? Like, not the elf, you're like Santa. Imagine her with a Santa hat and like a white beard going,
Ho, 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 ho.
or like, oh, hold on, because she is Rino.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho.
She has to support herself all alone when she was younger. So in that sense, I suppose she never dreamt of Santa visiting and giving her presents. Do you not like Christmas?
I wouldn't say that, really. Me not personally enjoying it isn't a big enough reason for me to hate it. Oh, but I don't really like all the crowds during that time of year.
Makes sense. Even though we haven't known each other for that long, I can kind of understand that much.
It kind of ticked me off how you react like you totally expected me to say that.
Oh, come on. By the way, you said you don't dislike the holiday of Christmas itself. So why not try having a bit fun this year?
Let me ask one thing, just in case. Are you just doing this because you feel sorry for me?
She stops and asks me, her expression ironclad. Unable to grasp the meaning of the question, I pause for a moment. Ibaraki-san notices my confusion and sighs.
Never mind. I guess I was wrong.
I never said anything though.
Yeah, but your face says it all.
How so?
That dumb look of confusion. It makes your thoughts plainly evident.
It must be quite a goofy face if she's this exasperated. Sadly, I have no mirror on hand, so I can't see it for myself. If only Ibaraki-san were wearing BMI. Ah, I think I understand why selfies are so popular. Anyway, I like to have fun this Christmas. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I really appreciate it if you could keep me company for the holiday. I don't want to celebrate all by my lonesome.
Alright, I guess I can do that.
Thanks.
Sorry, I lied. I'm a teensy tiny bit interested. A Christmas celebration does kind of seem like fun.
That's wonderful.
But try not to make things too loud, okay?
No need to worry. Do you think I'm the kind of person who has enough acquaintances to invite people over for a party?
Absolutely not.
Well, there's your answer.
That's not something to brag about, buddy.
She chuckles at my confidence tone.
Still, I guess I'm not one to talk.
It's fine. But will you really hang out with me this Christmas? She's blushing.
Sure.
Sorry. Just looking at her blushing face, like, so adorable, man. So pinche adorable, man. This fuck. Oh, and I made it Japanese. No, that's Japanese. I have a problem doing that, okay? These controls are kind of weird.
Sure.
She nods, vividly bashful. But I can see the corner of her mouth raising into a faint smile.
What do you want to do exactly?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to use Wakami-do-san said to come up with ideas. I don't even know what people typically do on Christmas. Do you?
I always thought of it as a day when couples get all sappy, while all the single guys and girls get jealous.
That's Valentine's Day. That's Valentine's Day, my dude. Well, then again, it's like, you know, I have family, so it's like I go hang out with my family and shit. But, you know, like, you do you. Maybe in Japan it's all different. Like, you don't hang out with family, you hang out with boyfriend and girlfriend. You no sé. I don't know. Like, how am I supposed to know? I'm a dumb American that doesn't do research. That seems like it would only be relevant if you and I were a couple.
I didn't mean to imply that. I'm just telling you what my general idea of Christmas is, that's all.
What else do you think about when you hear the word Christmas?
Santa Claus, and cake, and fried chicken, I guess.
People eat cake and fried chicken for Christmas?
I know, it's pretty weird.
you know what? That's not weird at all. You know what I mean? Like, cause Christmas with my mom is like, she'll either make ribs or whatever, or we get a pizza. So it's not that weird, to be honest. Well, I like the idea. It's good to experience what customs in a country's culture. Why don't we cook up a feast like Kamado said?
I don't care either way. Just something noisy or flashy. You wanna take care of all the preparation and stuff?
Sure. I'm the one who pitched the idea, so I can do that. Tell me if you have any other ideas, though.
Will do.
We keep walking along, just as have been. However, there is one noticeable difference. There's a spring in Ibaraki-san's step that I don't think was there before. So adorable. Another view.
Man, I'm dead tired. I take a shower and get ready for bed. Now all I need to do is hop in and go to sleep. If I sleep any longer, it'll affect me too once my time comes around again. I gotta get up as early as I can. That way, Tsubasa-san can wake up before noon and we'll collectively get as much sleep as possible. That's the schedule we agreed upon. So, I have to get to sleep now. I have to. I know that I have to, but I can't.
Look at her hugging the bear. So adorable.
I'm not sleepy at all. Why the hell am I so giddy? I'm not some kid waiting for Santa Claus.
A sigh
escapes my mouth. I can't believe I'm still thinking about Christmas. The classic Christmas cake with a strawberry on top. How delicious would that be? As for the fried chicken, there are plenty of options, but I don't mind personally as long as it tastes good. Then after those would be the presents. Wait, I gotta get one. I thought Ibuki-kun believes in Santa and all that. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely too old for that.
I know you're freaking out, girl, but of course he's too old for that. like he's not 5. He's not. Okay, let me tell you something. I wasn't allowed to believe in Santa Claus because I don't know, man. We didn't have a chimney, so it's like, how are you gonna explain that? Christmas magic. It's like, nah. You weren't gonna explain it like that, fool, at all. So my dad would be like, I buy the presents. There's no such thing as Santa Claus. Since I was a kid. Well, if I gotta think about it, my first memory of it, it's gotta be 5. Christmas time is like, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, this and this. I never wrote letters to Santa. Even in elementary school, I always felt awkward because I knew Santa wasn't real. I knew. And girl, he's not 5. Or what's a good oh, my little sister, she believed that crap though, because she lived with my mom and everything. And I wanted her to believe because, why not? I didn't have that. Literally, she left cookies and milk for Santa and I ate the cookies and milk. He believed until, I want to say 10. 10 or 9, I don't remember. Rino, he's not 9 or 10. If you want to go with that, okay? He's too old for it.
Maybe he wants to exchange gifts. I may want to get him something. That's part of the enjoyment of Christmas, right? But what kind of gift would I get a guy? In fact, I never give anyone a present ever in my life. Crap, I'm not gonna get any sleep at this rate.
What a dork. Alright, and now we are with Tsubasa-san. Next morning, I contact Manaka-san before Kido-san wakes up.
So, any new developments?
I don't need any help at the moment.
That's good. I was a little nervous since you mentioned last time that we should corroborate our stories just in case the police call.
I know I said that, but I really didn't do anything bad.
Yes, but you still gave me a heart attack. I've never been so nervous waiting for someone to call me.
Sorry about that. Did the police call you?
Not yet, at least.
I asked Manaka-san to speak on my behalf if the police starts looking into me. But it seems they're too busy to be wasting time on me.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes, I'm fine. A lot has happened, but I'm enjoying living outside.
That's good to hear. Oh, right. I want to ask, are you planning on coming back for the New Year's holidays?
I don't think so. Why?
Just asking. I have those days off, so I was planning on visiting my parents. I thought I'll be completely unreachable, but I may not be able to respond right away if you needed me.
That's fine. Don't worry about me. I think I'll stay here for the holidays. You can take your well-deserved rest. I'm not even your boss anymore.
I guess not.
Wait, then who's the CEO? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if, like, you're not the boss, who's the CEO? Like, I get it, right? If you're still the CEO and, like, you know, have your goons do anything. But if there's no leadership and one day your management team are like, boss, are you there? And it's like, boss? We have no leadership! Ah! You know what I mean?
But I am sort of your guardian, so I do worry.
If I were to describe our relationship, only the word parent and guardian comes to mind. I suppose those would be the closest to describe what she means to me.
Oh, one more thing. I know this isn't what you called about, but I've been looking into the research you mentioned before.
Right.
For a while, I've mostly just been following the money.
Did you learn anything from that?
A bit. It seems that the original research comes from a person named Kido Tsubasa, and she was looking into personality grafting. That research then diverted to the project to create an artificial genius.
Kido-san really was someone incredible. Hearing Manaka-san speak about her research, it strikes me.
But I don't know any details. The research has been put on hold, so it's all but dead at this point.
They wouldn't have sold me out otherwise.
It seems the project was abandoned because all the researchers disappeared. So I suppose the reason why the research results were leaked had something to do with all those researchers going missing.
What does that mean?
Again, I don't know any details.
They're all dead.
But I do know that one of the missing researchers had been confirmed dead.
Wait, does that mean all the others suffered the same fate?
I don't know. Besides, the one person all the others remain missing. I thought even the police know what happened to them. The researcher I mentioned to you, Kido Tsubasa, is the one that passed away. But it's nothing suspicious. She died from a chronic disease she was suffering from. Other than that, though, I hit a dead end. Sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You don't need to apologize. She was kind enough to help me for one. No matter what she found, I wouldn't ever blame her for anything, in fact. You found more than I expected. Thank you.
I know it's not much to go off. What now, though? Want me to look into it more? To be honest, I don't think there's much else I can do at this point.
Right. That's fine. You've done enough. I didn't have much interest in the topic to begin with. I was simply curious about my origins. I'm not desperate enough to put you in harm's way. Really, thank you for helping me with, with it at all.
I'm just glad the info was...
Water break. We got this. We got this.
I'm glad the info was of use to you. So, is there anything else you need?
Oh, I want to ask you something. What do you think of when I say Christmas?
Champagne!
Maybe I shouldn't have asked. You alcoholic! After I finished talking with Michiyoshi-san, I poured me some tea in a glass. I bought at a 100 yen store. Whew. This really warms me up. Isn't she usually up by this time? There's still no indication that Kido-san is awake. Did something happen? Everything's fine. People sleep in sometimes. At noon, Kido-san works part-time at the cafe. And at night, Ibaraki-san works part-time at the flower shop. A lot of their work is physically demanding, so it's no wonder they need more sleep than usual sometimes. Maybe I should take a look just to be sure. If I don't hear anything through the door, I can knock. That can wait until I finish my tea though. But then, I hear a dumping sound from the second floor. Looks like she did just sleep in. I relax on the sofa and wait for her to come down.
I'm so sleepy.
Good morning.
Morning.
We exchanged morning greetings as she walks down the stairs, rubbing her eyelids. You look pretty tired. Everything okay?
I'm not feeling bad. Just a bit sluggish.
I'm pretty sure Ibaraki-san went to sleep at the usual time.
Oh yeah, she always does.
Kido-san turns away, clearly stumped. She raises a finger to her cheek and traces it in circles. She then gives a light chuckle.
Going to bed and actually sleeping are two different things. Girls have a lot to think about.
Do they?
They do.
Her fucking smug smile.
Rino-kun told me you're having a Christmas party?
Well, yes, but it's not a big deal or anything.
A party's a party, even if it's small.
I guess so. I might need to bear in mind that this is an actual party. What are you going to do?
Me? Well, I won't be able to be there if Rino-kun will.
She's asleep whenever Ibaraki-san has control of the body. Still, even if we can't all get together, we can enjoy Christmas, can't we?
I guess, yeah.
I'll tag along with you during the day if you like. Do you have anything you want to do? She ponders for a moment, then comes to a conclusion. But all she does is smile and shakes her head.
Not really. Just enjoy yourself, Rino-kun. She can be a bit complicated, but I promise she's really looking forward to it.
Might realize that. She might have been trying to hide it, but while she tried to not let it show, her every action was brimming with expectation. Even I can read the signs when they're so obvious.
If you do something with me first, the novelty will wear out by the time you have your party with her. I want you to prioritize her over me. If you need help with anything, just ask. I'll help as much as I can.
Thanks.
And by the way, don't tell Rino-kun what I said about her being excited for the party. I know it's a bit of a breach of etiquette for me to say it, but I thought you should know. No, she does care.
I know. I'll do my best to show her a good time. Ah! Sorry, and you mean like she's excited? I'm excited. I'm like, I want to enjoy Christmas too, so she needs to have fun. She needs to be having fun for that to happen.
Right.
Do you know any good bakeries, by the way? We need a cake for that night.
Let me think. All the good ones have probably stopped taking orders for Christmas cakes by now.
Oh, really? You can't just buy it on the day of? I should have known.
Well, it depends on the store. Obviously, you don't care much, you can always get a convenience store cake. But you don't want to go too cheap, especially for an occasion like this.
What's bad with a convenience store cakes? It's like a cake you get like at your Food for Less or something, like your grocery store, right? It's like, it's not bad at all. You don't have to go to like, what is it? Portos or like, you know, those high-end bakeries, man. Just go to a bakery. Go to a bakery. I agree.
I'll do some research and see what I can find.
Oh, it's you!
Oh, Tsubasa-san, hey there!
When we make it to the cafe, there's one customer besides us already there.
Oh, Nika-kun, long time no see! Yep, I've been trying to lay low since the incidents with those dogs. But I got word that everything's good now. I'm gonna get changed. Gotta be ready if any customers show up. Oh, okay. Wait, what? That super sucker dude from back then was with you?
Don't call me that, please. You're Nika-kun, right?
What? Why do you know my name? You been stalking me?
That must have made her wary. She takes a step back and her eyes me suspiciously. Wait, no, I'm not stalking you. Kido-san said your name just a moment ago. Heck, I don't even know your last name.
Actually, what are you even doing with Tsubasa-san? Wait, are you stalking her?
Do I look like that? Do I look like that criminal to you? Never mind. I can see why you come to that conclusion. But I'm telling the truth. I'm not a stalker.
Then, how come you're with her?
Well, she held me back then, and something's happened. It's a long story. Okay, it's a long story. Do you think she'd be walking around with me if I was a stalker?
Yeah, good point.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the help that day, by the way.
Don't sweat it. That's all in the past now.
Come to think of it, I never introduced myself. I'm Ibuki Kanto.
Oh, my name is...
You know what I do hate about visual novels? Like, I'm gonna say this, like, I love doing these visual novels. But if there's one thing I hate, is these, like, big Japanese words that... Don't get me wrong, I took a Japanese class, but I could kind of pronounce it correctly. But I bet you, like, I'm butchering it. I bet you 100% I'm butchering it.
Oh, my name is Kanehira Nika. Nice to meet ya.
You guys are acting pretty chummy. How do you know each other again?
Well...
Suddenly, Kanehira-san quickly quirks a mischievous smile. He then leans her body against mine. What's going on here?
What's wrong? Worry might be more than pals?
Say what? Nika-chan, you and that guy are more than friends? What are you talking about? Kid, come with me. I'm gonna make you pay for this. You're seriously scaring me. Put your piggy down on the chopping table. Don't worry, I'll let it cool off with ice so you don't feel a thing. I won't let you bleed out, so take it like a man. I like to get my fingers, thank you very much. I'll be fine. I always keep my knife sharp for situations like these, so it won't hurt one bit. You're her father, aren't you? Why do I have to get my finger cut off? I don't want to come back here anymore. There are consequences for your actions. Now come here, kid. Damn it, he can't be reasoned with any longer. Is this where I die? Just as I made peace with death, Kanehira-san sneaks behind the boss and...
No finger chopping on my watch.
Ah! She hits him in the back of the head, throwing him off balance. What was that for?
You need to calm down. Stop kidding around like this, Daddy. It's not funny.
You're the one making suggestive comments.
And you know I'm kidding. Gosh, you need to learn how to control your temper.
I'm just worried about you.
Daddy,
The name's Kanehira Sayuichi. You better remember it, kid. He's your dad? What? You got something to say? Spill it out. Nothing at all. They're polar opposites. Never in a million years would I have thought they would be related. Father and daughter, no less. So tell me, how do you know my Nika-chan? We only met once before. She helped me get out of a sticky situation.
It's like when you say kidding the tree, you gotta do something, you know?
Right, I owe her, that's all.
Yeah.
Wait, that's all? Damn, and here I was thinking you hooked up with some hooligan.
You gotta stop being so paranoid.
You're the one who set him off, though.
I think it was...
Hold on.
I didn't think he was gonna set him off that much. But yeah, I'm sorry. Super sorry.
I was legitimately fearing for my life.
I know. I'm sorry. Besides, I know you're a super sucker, but you got no game. You'll never be able to go out and pick up a girls.
A sucker? Keep talking in riddles and I'll have your guts hanging on the wall.
Sucker as in gullible?
She's really tearing into you, huh?
You're not any better than him.
What?
Maybe stop talking about hanging guts on the walls and stuff.
I'm just concerned parent. That's a normal behavior. I don't think it's very normal for a parent to threaten to cut off fingers, though. Well, you're lucky it's a finger. I could think of much worse things to cut off if I were a parent. And I've been threatened by a parent before. Like it's the same thing. Like the parent thought I was, you know, my friend's boyfriend. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean? I got threatened to get something cut off. Oh my god, it hurts just thinking about it.
Oh, what's going on over here? I just told a teeny tiny joke, and Dad completely flipped out.
My only sin is loving my sweet daughter too much.
Yeah, and your love is creepy.
She says, but it doesn't look to me like she's actually upset. She's just embarrassed to hear her father expressing his love to her. It actually feels like they're pretty tight-knit as a family.
Let's calm down, okay? Would you like to sit down and have something to drink, ma'am?
Kido-san arrives just in time to mediate the situation.
I'll take a cup of coffee. I'll have that off too shortly. One coffee, boss.
Alright. He starts preparing a cafe latte. She asked for a cup of coffee, not a latte. They are different.
You didn't catch a cold again, did you? No, I feel fine and dandy. Staying at home gave me all the energy I needed. How are you doing? Pretty much the same. You messaged me that those two dogs were gone, but what happened? We got lucky, you might say. Thankfully, it wasn't any trouble for us. I'm sure glad for that. Though, it's a huge load off my shoulders knowing they're not gonna bother us anymore. I was bored out of my mind just looking at the wall in my room.
Yeah, you seem like the outdoorsy type.
Well, I suck at sports, but yeah, I hate lazing around all day and not doing anything. Oh, I almost forgot. I got you a lot of good stuff, Tsubasa-san.
Kanehara-san pulls out a few memory cubes from her backpack. More than a few of them, actually.
Thanks. Mind if I pay for you later? I left my purse back in the locker. Sure, that's fine.
What kind of memories are those?
Various things. Rare stuff, fun stuff, and shady-looking stuff for good measure.
Why shady stuff?
Weird memories pop from time to time. Like, if we grab this onto you, you can do X or Y.
I'm not sure I understand. Can you elaborate?
Stuff like, no more amnesia, or get big tits fast, or lose 50 pounds.
Those definitely sound shady. Well, maybe those things aren't necessarily too far-fetched. Okay, the ones about boob size and weight loss definitely are though. But perhaps you can activate the productive of hormones in the brain under the influence of BMI. If it can happen naturally in the body, it can probably be reproduced via BMI.
You remember how I sell BMI memories, right? I'm using my contacts to sift through a lot of different memories. It's kind of like a network of BMI traders. Though, that makes it sound like a serious business. We're looking through a lot of memories to see if any of them sticks, you see?
Oh.
Yeah, we have to keep trying.
I understand Kido-san's reason for asking her to round the memories. She's probably trying to search through everything that's floating around in hopes that she could find one related to her.
By the way, you can't use BMI, can you?
Sadly, no.
That's pretty weird. Wait, are you guys like siblings or something?
We're not.
It's just a coincidence. That's so. You're nothing alike. Still, talk about a crazy coincidence.
Well, speaking of coincidence, I never thought I'd run into you again, Hira-san, and at this cafe of all places.
Tell me about it. Oh, and you just call me Nika. Most people don't use my last name, so it feels weird.
Oh, wait, hon. Oh.
And you can just call me Nika.
Okay, cool. Does Nika-san work?
You don't gotta use any honorifics. There's reasons you're such a super sucker. It's cause you act all awkward like that.
Alright, Nika-san.
There you go again. It is embarrassing to say my name. Isn't it embarrassing to say my name?
It's not the embarrassment, I just can't. Here's your latte. Here's your cafe latte, ma'am. Oh no, he's back to chopping off my finger.
You gotta be the perfect dad and the perfect cook if you want to work on your attitude. Why do I have to have a scary old man like you for my dad?
You're seriously gonna hurt my feelings.
Hey, don't laugh. I'm being serious. Sorry, I can't help it. Is he like this at home too? You bet. It's so annoying. You should have seen the fuss he made when I told him I was going to go Christmas party with a friend. He was like, "Is it a boy?" It is. Is it? I can totally picture that. It's not funny. Alright, on the topic of Christmas parties. We're kind of looking for a Christmas cake, but I don't think any of the good bakeries are still taking orders. A Christmas cake?
We're looking for one, but I don't know the season was so busy until today.
Oh yeah, Christmas is coming up.
Do you know of a nice bakery that could commission a cake from? Some place that's still taking orders if possible.
A place that even Tsubasa-san knows of.
Do you know of any place? Forget whether they're good or not. You're gonna have trouble finding a bakery that's still taking Christmas orders. Most of them still taking orders much in advance. There's no bakery I know of that's still taking them this close to Christmas. I didn't know that. I saw a video where it's like they take orders for KFC. You know how they say fried chicken? They do that for KFC, and I'm like, why? Why though? Like, it's weird, like, to me. Over there, it's like, You get KFC for Christmas. That's what you do. It's like turkey on Thanksgiving. Like, if you try to get it like a couple days before, it's like run out. You're not gonna find one. I think. I could be totally wrong. I could be talking out my ass again. Okay. I read that right. Most of them are still taking orders months in advance. There's no bakeries that I know of that will still be taking them this close to Christmas.
Oh, but there's you, Daddy.
What about me?
Why don't you make a cake for them? He can bake.
He can bake?
You used to bake cakes, remember? And they were super good.
I was just doing some taste testing because I want to add something to the menu. But I'm basically the only kitchen worker here. So it wouldn't have been cost effective. And I decided to scratch the idea.
You can bake a cake with the utensils here?
I have no doubt you'll be able to make a delicious cake. I guess if I'm gonna cook something, it ain't gonna taste like shit. I can tell. Your commitment shines through just from looking at the cafe's menu. I bet you could bake a cake that's just good as cakes from any old bakery out there. Sure, I guess. I'm not about to lose to some shitty bakery. If we have a cake of yours, our Christmas would be the best Christmas ever. My food never disappoints, that's for sure. I would like to eat a cake baked by you. At least once. It'll be a life-changing experience. You sure know how to butter up a chef, kid. So you will? Not a chance in hell. What? Baking cakes ain't my thing. It's a pain in the ass. I have no damn reason to bake a cake for you. I know, but still.
You're such a whiner. I'd love to eat a cake baked by you. Heck, I bet all my friends would love it too if I took one to my party.
You got it, sweetie. Dad's gonna roll up his sleeves and make the best cake you've ever seen. Wow, I don't even know what to say.
Took him literally a second to change his mind.
Oh, shut up! Actually, why are you fixated on getting a good cake anyway? I want to have one for our Christmas party. I know that, but aren't you getting the priorities a little mixed up? Shouldn't making the party itself good be your top priority? A homemade cake might be better in that sense. As in me making the cake? That does sound like it would make the party more special. But I don't know how to bake a cake. Just grab the recipe. Easy peasy. They sell those memories everywhere. I can't use BMI though. You can't either? I have a rare condition. I guess you'll just have to buy a cake yourself. Yeah, I guess you'll just have to buy yourself a cake.
What? Can't you just, teach him?
I guess you'll just have to buy yourself a cake.
I know you heard me. Didn't know your own daughter.
Teaching someone how to bake a cake is even more a pain in the ass than baking it yourself.
You're the one who told him he should bake one. That was your idea.
I gotta think before I talk.
Please, Daddy, pretty please. I want you to bake me a cake too. Please, Dad.
Please, Daddy. Oh, shut it. I'm not your damn dad. Can you be? Technically, we don't... my character doesn't have a dad. Can you be? Can you be our dad? You think I want a grown-ass man calling me daddy? I guess not. Well, if you're against the idea, then don't worry about it. This is my fault. I was asking too much of you. All I wanted was to enjoy this year's Christmas, but I guess I can live without a good cake. He's manipulating him. I got my hopes up after hearing that you shielded a stray cat from the rain, but if you don't want to, I'll respect your choice. Not even the most compassionate man on the planet can do every favor asked of them. You're being so damn nasty, you know that? Sorry, but I really need a cake. Would you please teach me? Fine, I'll do it. I'll teach you while making one for Nika-chan. Happy now? Thank you so much, sir. Let me just make one thing clear, though. This is the only favor you get out of me. That's fine.
Yes, Christmas is safe now.
Actually, on the subject, can you help too, Kido-san?
Me?
I'm not planning to involve Ibaraki-san in the planning, but that way I won't put a damper on her excitement. So to that end, I appreciate the help if it's not too much trouble. I want to plan the party together.
Alright, I'll help you.
After brooding for a minute, she smiles and nods. There's a faint trace of resignation in her expression. But I also see joy. Yeah!
I think it's a lovely idea. Thanks for letting me help.
No, thank you. Also, thanks for the help as well, Nika-san.
Oh, don't mention it. Sorry my daddy's such a stick in the mud, though.
It's no problem. Even if he is, at the end of the day, he still agreed to teach me. Could you not badmouth me while I'm in earshot? I didn't mean to insult you. If it weren't for Nika-chan, I wouldn't be doing shit for you. We're not doing this right now anyway. I need to prepare everything. That's fine. And all I can do is simple cakes, nothing fancy. Something basic is fine. Alright. You okay with a strawberry cake? That's perfect. Is there anything I should prepare on my end? Not really. It's gonna be even more of a hassle the more I have to explain, so I'll do all the work. So, just get ready to work your ass off, capiche? Yay! Christmas is saved! It's been decided that I'm going to bake the cake. I do agree that it would be a better idea. The more effort I put into the preparation, the more satisfying the party will be. Even if she can't be there for the party itself, Kido-san can participate and enjoy herself as well. Thankfully, she seemed enthusiastic about the idea. Now, I just need to get down to work. And I am gonna end it there. I am gonna end it there. Woo! 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 Man, this game is good. I'm not gonna lie, this game... don't get me wrong. When I started this game, like when I bought it, I'm like, it's gonna be an okay game. But my god, it's really good. The prologue to now, like, woo! Woo! You know? Anyway, if you like today's video, hit the like button, beat up the subscribe button, hit the bell notification after you hit the subscribe button, because you know, that's his little homie right there. You gotta beat up the big homie and the little homie together. And leave a comment saying that I'm the best vato in the barrio. Vato, V-A-T-O, and barrio, V-A-R-I-O-O, because I'm the best vato in the barrio, fool. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go. This is Gat saying farewell. And as always...
Bye-bye!